This week, the CDC reports 2,807 people have been hospitalized from vaping-related illnesses across the country. 68 people have died. 6 of those deaths were in Indiana. And as the American Heart Association rounds out Heart Health Month, it's releasing vaping numbers that show more than 1 in 4 high school students regularly use e-cigarettes. And the number of middle school users surged by nearly 50%. A couple of reasons the association recently released this brand new PSA.
First, they said cigarettes were safe. We know how that turned out.
So joining me now to talk about this new campaign and a few bills being considered right now in the State House here in Indiana is Monty Cornett, a board member for AHA. So first, tell us why this new PSA and why the emphasis on saying, hey, this marketing is wrong.
Well, it's really the numbers you just stated, which is now that 1 in 4 of our youth are using e-cigarettes, and in middle school that increased 50% in the last year. And so this campaign is really part of a 3-pronged approach to prevent youth e-cigarette use and nicotine addiction. And that's the AHA has invested $20 million in research to really look at the long-term impacts of e-cigarette use and nicotine addiction on our youth. The second thing is a public policy fund that's dedicated to preventing youth use and nicotine addiction. And then the third is this public awareness campaign dubbed #QuitLying that really focuses on holding the companies accountable for introducing this to our youth. And that's the public service announcement you just showed, as well as a website, quitlying.org. People can go and get information. Information in schools, so we're meeting with a lot of schools on how to educate youth about the dangers of e-cigarette use.
The PSA is really staggering and alarming. It grabs your attention, goes after those companies, as you were stating, say, stop doing this marketing. One of the other aspects, as you mentioned, is public policy. So at the State House right now, there are 2 bills, a House bill and a Senate bill, that do very specific things, are geared toward wanting to do specific things. Half of the bill, the AHA is on board with, say, yeah, we agree with that. So what do you like about these bills?
Yeah, there's several things, and it's some great things. One is increasing the age to 21 for youth use of e-cigarettes and cigarettes. The second thing is increasing the penalties on retailers that are selling these products to our youth.
And then there's also another aspect that you don't like about these bills, and it comes to punishing the users, the teenagers. Instead, you want to see them receive support.
That's right. You know, a good comparison there is today the penalty for a youth who's possessing or purchasing or using an e-cigarette can be up to $500. The penalty for a retailer that sells it to them is $400. And so we'd really like to see that shift. We want to see the penalties for youth reduced and really focus on how can we help, 1, prevent them from starting e-cigarette use, and 2, help them quit if they have started.
All right, Monty Cornett, thanks so much for being with us this morning. We really appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
And Randy Ellis, hopefully he'll get you some